Hans writes, I've been enjoying this show ever since Adam came over from MacCast. He followed you over. And he says, coming from an iPhone 11 that I'd had for 4.5 years to a new iPhone 16 Pro, I'm mostly very happy with the upgrade, but I have a question. I disabled the always-on lock screen because I don't like it. Occasionally, when I touch the screen to access the lock screen, a notification appears. I know I can access that notification directly in the lock screen, but I don't want to. I can't imagine ever wanting to do that. I'll get to it when I'm ready, not when the phone is ready. If I'm not careful, the notification on the lock screen disappears, so I don't have it to remind me to get to it later. I've found a workaround. Pressing the side button makes the screen go dark again, and it hasn't come back when I access the lock screen again, and the notification doesn't go away. But how do I make it never happen in the first place? I don't even know what to call it to search for this intentional bug. So what you want is your notifications not appearing on the lock screen, but you still want them in Notifications Center so that you have so that they are still there to notify you and you haven't just dismissed them because you wanted to get rid of them from the lock screen. So I have a couple of options for this. The first is if you go into Settings, Notifications, you can choose to display as count. There are 3 options. The standard one, I think, is stack, where it starts stacking your notifications to keep them from overwhelming you on the lock screen. The third one is list, and then there is count, where all it will do is show the number of notifications you have at the bottom of the lock screen. I think that's going to be your easiest path to this. Failing that, if that does not give you what you want, you could set up a full-time focus mode, and by that I mean a focus mode that you use full-time, that only allows lock screen notifications from specific apps and make that none. That would be another way to do it. And if that doesn't work, the third thing I can think of is the tedious path of going into each application's notification settings. So same screen, settings, notification, go into each app and uncheck the lock screen for alerts. That will get you there, but you have to do it for every single application you have, including every new one that you add.